Hello everybody, welcome back to Cozy Studio. Hope you guys are having yourselves a wonderful day, enjoying yourselves, doing all that wonderful magical good stuff. And before I start today's episode, I just wanted to say thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I know it's nothing crazy, but it's something I think I'd hit. But keep in mind that when we do get to 500 subscribers, I will be giving away a bong. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned for that. But anyhow, so for today's episode, I'm bringing you guys another edible review since you guys seem to like those. And for today's episode, we got, woo, mess, fuck, woo, the Nerds Rope that has been going around recently. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to it, but it'll stop looking at my face. But yeah, it's just, you know, tiny regular Nerds Rope. I'm sure y'all seen them before, had them before in your lifetime. But, you know, ooh, it's upside down, I think, but bam. Yeah, so, yeah, these have been getting relatively popular around my area, and everywhere I've been seeing them on social media, people seem to like these. But yeah, as far as these, they're 400 milligrams instead of 300, which the trolleys were, I think, if I remember correctly. So it's 400 milligrams, which is a pretty nice and high dose for even, you know, people who have a high tolerance. 400 milligrams, 500 milligrams, that's right around where we like to shoot, me personally as well. And the flavor is called Seriously Strawberry, so I'm assuming a nice strawberry taste as well as, you know, the hints of weed that we'll get. But yeah, it just says medicated nerds, THC infused gummy rope covered with Seriously Strawberry nerds. So I'm assuming the gummy part of the rope is where the THC is, and then they just put like strawberry flavoring nerds around, which I think is a good way to put it. It says super potent formula, and then yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, and this is the first time I've seen this like on an edible. It says like 60-minute activation time. So yeah, that's regularly assumed that an edible will take about, what, 30 minutes, anywhere from an hour and a half to hit. So it's kind of nice how it tells you 60 minutes. So I would expect an hour. So it gives us an accurate measurement time. So normally when it comes to edible packagings, I'll normally eat like 2 worms or 3 worms. I'll eat half and then the whole thing. That's if it comes, you know, multiple. But since this is just one rope and it's a relatively small rope, and since, you know, I don't mind high dosages, I might just go ahead and eat the whole thing today. So before we open it, guys, I do want to remind you guys to please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that wonderful magical good stuff. I really appreciate it, and let's do it. Yeah. Alright. So it's a nice little size. Looks like your average little Nerds Rope if you guys had them before. I'm sure you guys have. If you haven't, didn't have a proper childhood. But it's about, I would say, a third, maybe a fourth of the length of an actual one. And smell-wise, it smells exactly like it, but you get a very distinct, like, not necessarily a weed aroma, but it's like a planty aroma. You get a different aroma in it. But yeah, that's about it. So it says strawberry, so I assumed most of the nerds to be strawberry, but they're like purple, green, all the colors. So we'll see. Let's go for a little taste test. So it's kind of strange because you can taste the weed and it's very slight, but I don't know where it's coming from. I would say it was the rope, but I kind of feel it more from the actual rock candy itself. But it tastes good, I would say. It tastes exactly like them. The gummy part of the rope is not as chewy as a regular one would be, but that's understandable because that's not what this is supposed to be. But taste, texture, everything's pretty much on point. So it says 60-minute activation time, so I'm gonna give it a 60 minutes, and I'll come back exactly in 60 minutes once you guys know how I feel. If I'm not feeling anything, I'll be back in like another 30, but yeah, it says 60 minutes, so I'll give it 60 minutes, so catch you guys when it's doing things. See you soon. Hello people, we is back. It has been about an hour and a half, about I would say 2 hours now. And for the first hour, the 60-minute activation time, guess was kind of bullshit, or maybe I didn't feel it, but after the hour, I didn't really feel much. So I let it sit for like another half hour to an hour, and it actually hit me relatively decent. It wasn't a big thing I was expecting. I was expecting more from it, to be honest, but for the 400 milligrams, you know, it gave you like a nice little, like, if you smoke 2 bowls by yourself for like a joint high, like it was about that much, like quarter of the day, half of the day, depending on what your tolerance is at, where it was at. But don't expect no big head crazy high. You're gonna be on the couch all day. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was a nice little, ooh, excuse me, it was a nice little stable high. But yeah, nothing to complain about. One thing about the taste that I did notice after I cut off the first part was, I don't know if it's what they used to make the gum out of and the candy, but there was like a weird kind of gummy like thing stuck like on my teeth after I ate it. So keep in mind with that, but just rinse your mouth out with some water or something and it'll be fine. But yeah, just keep in mind of that. But other than that, it wasn't a bad edible. It was good for the price and it was good for the size, to be honest. You know, I wouldn't say it's something that would keep you stable for the whole day, so I'd eat an edible and I'd probably like smoke at night if you were gonna go about it that way. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. If you guys have anything else you guys want me to try or do, please leave it down in the comments below. And for my Instagram, I actually ended up splitting the channel. If you guys would have might have heard, I pretty much made another channel called Steven Desa, which is pretty much all my business stuff and, you know, real estate and all that shit over there. But Cozy Steve is still staying here, so we're gonna use it as pretty much all my shenanigans and stuff like that. So since I split the channels, I pretty much also split my Instagram. So Cozy Steve right here is where you'll find all my shenanigans, like always. And if you'll go to Steven Desa, which is the other Instagram I used to always tag, that will just have all my business stuff and real estate stuff. So if you want the shenanigans, Cozy Steve, the real estate stuff, Steven Desa, I would appreciate it if you check both of them out. But other than that, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Stay magical, motherfuckers.